Thanks for joining us for another episode of Fridays with Friends, brought to you by Coast to Coast Legal Aid of South Florida. Today's episode is extra special. We're spotlighting an exciting new initiative designed to make our services even more accessible. We're joined by one of our very own staff members who's here to talk about our new office located right inside the Broward County Central Courthouse. This space is all about increasing access to justice for those who need it most. Our host this afternoon is Jeff from the Senior Law Unit. Let's get started.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us on Fridays with Friends. Today, we have a special guest. Can you tell everyone your name, what you do here at Coast to Coast Legal Aid?
Hello, friends. My name is LaShondra. I am the Senior Housing Stability Project Paralegal with Coast to Coast.
The courthouse, the downtown Central Fort Lauderdale courthouse. What does Coast to Coast Legal Aid have there now?
We have an office, and the office is geared for our seniors who may come into the courthouse regarding evictions, foreclosures, consumer debt. Maybe you're looking to get an unlawful detainer or an ejectment against someone in your home.
If someone's in the courthouse and they want to find us, where exactly is the office located?
If you are in the west building of the courthouse, we're located on the 6th floor. To access me, you would locate our family department on the 4th floor, and that would be in room 4107.
You mentioned they should start on the 4th floor. Could you explain that process of where they should go first?
Absolutely. So our 4th floor office has a waiting room. So you would go to the waiting room, you would sign your name on the clipboard as a sign-in. Our paralegal there will come in. She will alert me by way of telephone that you're waiting for service, and I will come down and get you.
What are your hours of operation?
Our hours of operation, Monday through Friday, from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m.
Do people need an appointment, or can they just walk in if they're in the courthouse?
No appointment necessary. You could just walk in as long as you're in between those hours of 9 a.m. and 3 p.m.
If someone's coming in for help, what should they bring with them?
If you're coming in with help, you should bring your driver's license, any summons, if you've been served any paperwork, any documents supporting what your legal issue may be, that's it. Yes. So when you're coming to our office for help, I am your first point of contact, so I will complete our intake process with you, and that's basically me gathering general information, making copies of your license, any documentation that you may have, and then I will submit it over to our attorneys for review, who will then be in contact with you within the next 48 business hours.
Do you offer help in other languages for?
Yes, we do offer help in other languages. We do not have anyone in the courthouse specifically that would speak a different language, but we do have a language line that I can dial into, and they help with a number of languages via interpreter. Which you have more options of visiting our website at www.coasttocoastlegalaid.com, and you can reach that 24/7. Complete an application, or you can call us and speak with anyone on our intake line between the hours of 9 and 3. That's Monday through Friday, and that's 954-736-2400. But if you are already at the courthouse location, you could visit me and we can complete the intake right then and there and get that information over to our attorneys for a speedy review.
And just to be clear, this is the Central Courthouse, which is in downtown Fort Lauderdale, right?
Correct. The address would be 201 Southeast 6th Street, and that's in Fort Lauderdale, zip code 33301.
Laura, thank you so much for joining us and sharing all that valuable information about Coast to Coast Legal Aid's new courthouse office. It's exciting to see how we're expanding access to justice in our community. And thank you to everyone who tuned in to this episode of Fridays with Friends. Don't forget to follow Coast to Coast Legal Aid on social media to stay up to date on our services, events, and future episodes. We'll see you next time.